Bam. All right. So from one amazing game to another amazing game, we're going to be playing some Astroneer here. And I did promise I would get some of this in. So we're going to crush it. Now, I've been building some mega bases. And yesterday, we were just wandering around trying to get our base built. And we were having a lot of trouble trying to find it on this particular planet. And I felt that, man, it would have been easier to just take our rocket ship over there to each area and then try to power it up that way. I'm not sure if there's an easier way, but that way is not going to work on all the planets because the planets are really hilly or they're real steep or they have lots of caverns. We actually fell down one cavern, luckily survived, and actually made our way back out again. There we go, Steve Dog coming in with a 21. Steve-O-Dog coming in with a 21 months in a row. Woot, it's been a while. Welcome, Steve-O-Dog. Thank you so much for being here, bro. It has been a while, hasn't it? Man, appreciate that massive love. Keeping that sub going. Oh, my gosh, almost 24 months, man. You almost got that next sub badge unlocked. Pretty cool. Hey, Crazy Aussie, what's up? Thanks for being here as well. Appreciate everybody coming in. Jessamy with the love. Thanks to everybody. Now, again, this is on one of the other planets that we've been trying to power up. So you guys came in a good part because we're about to core the planet, which is really cool. And so what we did is we went to first Sylvia. We got that one powered up. De Solo, we got Caldor going. Right now we're doing Vecina, which is actually a fairly difficult one to power up. I can't just drive my car around because there's all these forests and all this stuff in the way. But on the next one, we're going to try something different. We're going to go ahead and go to Novus, which is very much like this planet, very close to here. Now, one of the problems is I couldn't drive my vehicle back to my main base because I couldn't find my way back, which is very difficult because it's sometimes hard to tell like north, south, east, and west in this game. So it's hard to just like, okay, I'm going to turn this way and I'm going to go right back to this other base, right? It's very, very difficult to figure that out. So right now, I think, where do we leave off? Let me get my thing going here. My game's down just a little bit. All right, let me go to my settlement overseer, which you guys can watch and follow my tracking here of what I'm doing. So we're on here. So the vehicle's on node 1, and we're on node 2. So here's node 2. Here is node 1. Right? No. Yeah, this is our main base, and our vehicle currently is at node 1. Now, we've actually gone to various different nodes, like node 6, and tried to make it back to node 2, but we could not get back because it's so hilly and there's so much stuff going on. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to just grab what we can out of that and then just bring it back here to this main base. And then we're going to core the particular planet. So we'll go ahead and grab what little stuff we have on us now over here. Now, one of the things that we will need to make this work is a whole bunch of graphite. So we're going to see if we can queue up some graphite. Right now, not enough in there to do graphite. We're going to go ahead and grab that out of there. Let's go ahead and power that up while we're waiting. Let's go ahead and grab some of these back. Where did I just stick those? Right there. And we have a couple of these. We do have some in there. Those could be running. Let's see. Enough for one graphite yet? Nope, not even one graphite yet. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and shape some stuff out. Got that thing going up that way. All right, so what we're going to do is just basically go over here and shape out... Oh, my wide mod's not working, I can see. Take our mod out, back in again. There we go. We're just going to shape out a bunch of dirt so we can make a bunch of graphite. Then from the graphite, we're going to go ahead and try to get some of our stuff back. Now, the cool thing about this game is you start off with nothing. So, you pretty much can make anything again if you really want to. But it just kind of bums me out to leave that much really nice resource back where we were. We should be able to drive it here, but this is up on the top of a mountain. And it's hard to find your way up to the top of the mountain when you're going up and down these dunes and you're cutting through the mountains and whatnot. We did a lot of cutting through mountains this time, which is really awkward. That's the best way I can describe it. It's very, very awkward to drive through the various different parts of the planet. So we're going to have to devise a different plan for our future planets. Let's pull some of this stuff off of here. We can make a bunch of graphite. Like so. All right, actually, let's put these in the back. That one in the back. All right, while we're waiting. I always have a lot of canisters around because I'm always shaping stuff out. And I'm just randomly shaping right now. Sometimes I'll actually shape for a purpose. Right now, just trying to get lots and lots of dirt so we can make graphite as opposed to going and looking for it. All right, there we go. And we'll keep our thing going over here. There we go. All right. And canister back in here. Oh, wait. I just did the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. This up here. That back there. That canister. There we go. All right. Got a lot of it in there now. Oh, but that's not even going to fit in there. That's not even going to fit in there. Hold on. Let's grab another one. Got a few empty slots on it. Oh, you little... Where I could get it in there. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Boom. All right, there we go. And drop that over there. Solar power over there. All right. Let's keep it going. And we start taking these out of here. And we'll start making some packagers. Packagers. There we go. Alright, we'll take some of these out now. Drop that over there. Thing up there, there we go. And keep it going. This just keeps us from having to run out and find that. Hey, what's up, RoboChuck? Thanks for being here. Hey, Galton, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you being here as well. This game looks fun. It is incredibly good. This is one of the few games that I can say with absolute certainty as a buy. If you like this type of game, if you like space games, you like exploration, if you like figuring stuff out on your own, figuring out why this thing is glowing right now, very, very fun game. Absolute buy. This is a non-sponsored event. I just love the game. It's just incredibly fun. So feel free to check it out. Oh, there's another medium right there. I could have been using that one. We'll unpack that so we don't forget it next time. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take these packagers with us. Oh, we can start another one before we go. Or a little bit, anyway. All right. So while that's churning away, we're going to go ahead and use our little stone here. And we're going to go back to 1. Now, we can spend another hour or 2 hours or 3 hours running around trying to find our way. But we are going to just basically grab as much as we can. All right, now one of the things that I can grab is definitely this resources here off of there. One way of doing it. And just put the packagers back up here in there and grab this off of there. Like so. Now, I don't really need the green. I don't need the compound. I do need my drill. I don't want to have to make that again. I could make it again, but no big deal. So we'll go ahead and grab the drill. Now, the drill I can go ahead and put on the back there. What else can I just simply grab? There's some research here. I can just grab that. That's easy. What else we got here in the back? All right, like so. Yeah, a little bit of that. We got our glow ball here, which we can't take with us because we can't package that. But we do have a lot of other stuff up here that we can package and take with us because we don't want to waste it sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. Now, we could, again, try to drive it back I don't feel like we're going to have any more luck, so I feel like we want to just move on to the next planet. Core this planet and move on to the next one. So we're going to go ahead and just package that up. And we'll package up some more. Now, the reason why we got to package this stuff up is we're going to use this as power for this planet. So normally what I do is I drive this truck back, and then this truck acts as the power for me to core the planet. But if we can't find our way back, or it's just too cumbersome to find our way back, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just swap it out. Now, this particular planet, let's go ahead and look at what it's best at. High wind. So the wind is probably the better thing to bring. So we're looking, we got one more spot. So we'll go ahead and package up the wind. And then it's just back and forth, right? So now we got, of course, you got to know which one is your base. That's the important part. 2 is your base. And then we just ping pong back and forth with our stuff. All right, very nice. Okay. Now we're back to our base, and we can go ahead and take, say, this argon out of here. Stick it over there. Actually, we could probably use this, too. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this tied in as well. Let's tie it into our main power. Oh, not going to let me tie it into my main power. What's up with that? Huh. Something funky with that. Something funky chicken. Hold on, let's move it over a little bit. Huh, really? Can't tie that in there. Huh. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. I can tie it this way. Oh, not there. Hold on, let's get on our little tractor here. Oh, whoa, whoa there, Mr. Crazy Driver. And we'll track. So again, look at this. Isn't this cool how you can tie your vehicles together? That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and get this going over here. Disconnect this one. Try to run it into here. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you couldn't run that in. I know you could run it the other way. On the big vehicle, you can actually run it in there. On this vehicle, apparently not. Interesting. Very interesting. Learned something new there. All right, that's okay. That's okay. We're just going to go ahead and put our power back. That's what we need right now. Oh, and a research item, too. We could be doing that, too. Let's go ahead and drop that over there. Get that going. While we're waiting, let's power up some research. Okay. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and work on upping our power here. So we're going to go ahead and wind turbine. Stick that and unpack that. We got another battery. We can let that charge up. Our battery over here, let that charge up. We're going to need this back with our ship. So we're going to put this over here. Like so. We got an extra battery. Let's leave that. Yeah, you know, I'll leave my work light there. Alright, all the rest of that is fine. Let's go ahead and get some more stuff and bring it back. Oh, let's get some graphite. There we go. Make some more packagers. Again, see, we see our batteries going up, then we know it's working good. So let's keep that going. And again, back to 1. See, you'd think 1 and 2 would be north and south, and you could just go north and south and get it going on. But I don't see it usually works that way. I find that north and south usually ends up to where I get lost, and then we can't find anything, which is a bummer. But I may give it a try. First, we're going to go ahead and move some of this stuff so that it can be charging up these batteries while we're there. Make another packager there. While we're trying to run this vehicle back. All right. And again, really what I want is I want the power generation from these right here. Because those are going to allow me to core the planet. Package that one. But I do want to leave some, of course, obviously, for my car if I do want to drive it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But for right now, we'll get our base back up and running. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay. All right. Back to our base. I give it one shot. We'll just drive north and south and see if we can luck out. Again, that's a nice vehicle. It's a bunch of power and a bunch of stuff. And it would take a while for me to go through. And I could do it, though. I could go through and do all of that. I could put a beacon down. I could land my ship next to it. I could package it all, put it into the ship, and be fine. But it will take a while to get that going on. So I really just want to core this planet and move on to the next planet. We're going to have to figure out what material it needs. Get that going. A little bit of solar action. Get that going. Let's see. We got any more room over there? Nope, but I did see room over here. Right there. That out of there. All right. Looking sweet. Look at all that power we got going. Lots and lots of power. All right. Now, some of this power is not really even being tapped into the system. So let's go ahead and get that tapped in. Nope. There we go. Trying to rotate this one. There we go. And let's get this power tapped into somewhere. Let's say this one, because this one's not doing anything right now. Put that in there. And then that'll actually run to the batteries. And we got another battery here. That in there. All right. Oh, we got another space there we could use for that. All right, we're going to give this a little bit of a try here, because, I don't know, I'm feeling adventurous now. I really was just going to say, nah, but let's just give it one more shot. Let's give it one more go to try to go north or south and see if it ends up back where we were. All right, and we're going to go ahead and just put all this stuff back in here. Now, if you haven't seen the big vehicles are very, very fun to drive on certain planets. On this planet, very, very difficult. Oh, we don't have our drill. Oh, we're going to need our flattener thing. All right, we're going to... You know what? We should get the flattener thing first and then do that. That's what we're going to do. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to 2. That's what we're going to do. Now, we need a flattener thing that allows us to go in... And, well, actually, maybe we could core the planet first. Let's core the planet first, then we can teleport. We get the or we just take the spaceship. We'll just take the spaceship. So we'll take the spaceship. We'll get the flattener. We'll come back. We'll try to do that with the thing. And go from there. Now, I've got some extra medium batteries here. I feel like I put another one down. Let that sucker charge up. While we're waiting. What else we got here? An extra medium printer. Again, you know what? We should probably bring our drill if we're going to do that. I'm just going to keep the drill on me. Oh, there's some more graphite. In case we need to repackage it later. All right. So what we need is what's called a flattener. It's a mod for our thing here. So we're going to get back in our ship. And then we're going to launch. We'll be back. We're going to core this planet. We're going to power this planet up. It's going to be epic. Thank you, Sick Fade Bro. I think that's what that name is. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome, welcome. My name is Kismet, variety streamer here on Twitch. Play lots of games, space games, RPG games, all sorts of fun stuff. If you like games, explosions, and occasional fail and squirreling, you're in the right place. You are in the correct spot. Some buttons over there. There we go. All right. So we're heading back to our main base. Now, one of the things that I did on this particular one was I moved my main base off to the side. Now, at first, it was kind of a drawback because the sun did not rise up over the head. But we found actually that it's great because you have 24-hour power. The only drawback is when I'm going back and forth from different planets with my rocket ship, I can't quite see my base off to the side because I can't orbit the planet in another direction. So it's very hard to click on it over here. So you're going to see me have to wait a little bit as it kind of circles around the side of the planet. There's some other stuff in my way, so I will have to go in and kind of rotate around. I'm kind of feeling that if I ever played this through again, that I would create multiple bases on there for sure. Now, one of the ones I would create, of course, is put my main base right where you launch your rocket, right? So that it'd be easy to land. Like right there would be a fantastic place for a base. And I could go through, package up all my base, and land right there by that beacon and make this my primary base so it's easy for me to click on it when I come from planet to planet. It's a little Kismet tip for this game. Try not to put your bases around the side. Try to keep them in the main orbit so it's easy to land when you're going back and forth. And, of course, when you go use these things, eventually you're going to just use those to teleport back and forth. Those will be very, very useful. All right, we're going to go ahead and see it come around here. And we're going to try to click on it. Oh, there we go. See, now these two things are obstructing my actual base behind, so I can't click on it. I got to wait for it to come all the way around. Past this other mountain. And this is where I started right here. Now, this would have been smart to stay there. I thought, I'd be smarter and I'll go move over there. But I'm really tempted to move my base back now. And I'm actually fairly close to this other beacon over here. I could probably move back to this beacon over there. I'm going to just kind of drive back and then just make a road going from there to here and be styling. See this? I got to play this little peekaboo. Little peekaboo with my base every time. And then I got to wait the whole time. So, very tempted on moving that back. I might do that today. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. I'll see if I feel like it. But right now, I got a beautiful base going over here. And again, it's got 24-hour power because up there on the top is constantly tracking the sun. The sun does not set on this side. It always is at like a 30-degree angle. It's actually fairly great for early on power. But later on, when I've got the higher-end stuff, not so much. All right, let's take that out of there. And let's go ahead and get that item mod. Let's go. Where did I put it? I think it's this one right here, right? The inhibitor mod. Prevents terrain deformation. I think that's what it is. All right, let's go test it out first. Now, if you might notice, I got two giant solar arrays right there. And when the sun comes around, it's going to just generate an insane amount of power. I push it over with my little tractor, by the way. Your little tractor can push that back to your base, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, so it looks like we already tested on this side. So over here, if we use our inhibitor mod, so we're going to take our wide mod out. Put our inhibitor mod in. Now what that's going to do is typically prevent me from deforming the terrain, right? Like this, so I can get a bunch of resources. But one of the things that also does, if we can find some out here, I don't see any in this direction, is what it also does will take out trees and rocks and things like that. So let's double check though before we go. There's some trees. All right. We're going to run out here to the trees and the rocks and make sure that this is the inhibitor that I need. Now, there's no zinc on that other planet, or at least I haven't found it yet. So we're going to come over here and we're going to test. So in theory, if I just sweep around the tree here. Oh, not that one. In theory, there we go. That the tree will fall. And the planet I'm on currently, there's so many trees and so many rocks blocking. And the rocks over there do not disappear. So it does make it difficult for me to do it. There it goes. It just takes a minute to get rid of those. Oh, oxygen. Oxygen! Run, little dude, run! So that's a confirmed work. See how it gets rid of the rock? See, very nice. Love that. Now, one of the things about this game is you will run out of oxygen and you will start to suffocate. Now, of course, the closer I get to my base, I can get my oxygen back. So it's going to fill it up. And then also I have a little extra oxygen tank here that's going to fill up, which makes that nice and easy. And I'm actually going to switch this up here so I can see my oxygen tank up there a little bit easier. All right, so back to the other planet. Let's see if we can rescue... let's go see if we can rescue our vehicle. Let's go. Oh, what? You know what? I got another idea. Let's make it easier. Oh, we don't have a bunch of it here. We didn't bring a bunch of that glass back. We could make it easier by putting down more beacons up higher. And that might make it easier to find our way back to our primary base. We may do that as well. Let's go. Let's go. Gasp! It's a Kismet stream I can catch live. There you go, Skip of the Dam. Well, you can always catch me live about this time each week. I'll be here. Feel free to come on in. You know where I'm at. Launch, and we're going to Vanessa. At least that's what I call it. Way out here. Right there. But don't. Check that fuel. Still looking good on our fuel. Looking good. About this time each week, I'm at work. Oh, what a bummer. What a bummer, bro. That's okay, man. Gotta keep on, keeping your work stuff doing good. Oh, man. Right back there. We just missed it. Just missed our base to Rooney. Now, again, I could try to find my vehicle from this, and we're going to put some beacons down to find where my vehicle is. And we could just move it by using our rocket ship, right? Just go up, go to the other one, go up, go to the other one. But it might be on the side of the planet, though this planet actually is fairly easy to reach the sides from what I see here. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, look, we've got 2 of them flashing here. This is my main one, I think, here. And there's a beacon on that other one. Huh. What that other one's all about. Is this my main one? Or was the other one my main one? Good question. Let's go find out. If this one has a landing pad, then I know this is the main one. Now I'm kind of tempted to know what the other one was. Oh yeah, this is my main base here. Oh, we're gonna have to go find out. Let's go find out what that other one was. Now, I've got these fuel pods that allow me to launch and land multiple times. So let's go see what that other beacon was all about. It might have been that beacon. It just might have went around the other side. But I feel like it was a separate one. Because it only had one. Yeah, see, I feel like you could go south. Hit this one, then keep going south, then hit the next one, which is, oh, look at that, which is probably the one there, which is where my stuff is right now. But I don't have a landing pad there. See if it lets me land close to it. Nope. See, if it let me land somewhere here, then I would know the direction as well. Oh, there. Look how far away that is from there. Seems pretty far. See, if you could figure out the exact directions, then you could literally just build a road around the entire planet. You know what? I feel like we're going to land there and check it out. Let's go check it out. You know what I mean? You could build a road that went from one beacon to the other beacon if you could figure out the exact straight directions. Look at this. Look how mountainous it is. All right, let's watch out for bad guys. Now we know it was in this direction. So again, look how hard it is to just even see it from here. All right, oh, there it is. Very difficult to see. We see it's set to green. Oops, ouchie. Let's see if we can make it. Another problem, we've got to find our way back to our ship, too. Alright, beacon's now hidden again behind the thing. Where are we going? We're going west. Whoa. Ouch. Baddie's trying to get me. Well, getting low on the oxygen. Where's that beacon? Oh, there it is in front of us. Some resin be good right now. I don't think we're going to make it. Unless we find some resin. It may be too far. Oh, there it is. Better hope that's where our vehicle is. Oh. Yep, that's where our vehicle is. Woo, we lucked out. Woo. All right. So what that beacon was, it was actually the beacon on the back of my ship. Well, that's what it is. All right, let's change the color to red. What about a purple? Yeah, let's change it to a purple. Our vehicle will be a purple. Okay, so this is where our vehicle is. We were heading in a kind of east-west direction. And up this, down the mountainside over here. Right, so kind of an east direction. So if we head that way over the mountain toward our vehicle, we could, in theory, go there. But our actual other one is in the west direction. It's that way. The one we're actually looking for. So we're in a bit of a pickle here, though, because we want to go and get our rocket ship back. Though we could make another one of those, too. I kind of feel like we're just going to go this way. Go around here and head toward our rocket ship. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now here we are, we're stuck. But we got our cool mod, which is going to remove all of this stuff out of our way. Like this. There we go. And back up just a little bit. Something else, obviously, we're stuck on. There we go. Okay, so we're going to head toward our rocket ship. In this direction. Okay, we can see it from here. Okay. Okay, and we can see our beacon from over there. So, we need to take our rocket ship back. And then we need to get our vehicle. Oh, wait a minute. Here's what we do. Okay. So we need some resin. I see some right there. Okay, we gotta devise a plan now. Now we kind of know in what direction to go. Because we landed... We went in the direction of this beacon, which was the next one down, or actually 2 down from the way we need to go. So, we need to turn this baby around. Now, this would have been way easier with this mod that I just brought because there's just tons of trees in the way and whatnot. I'm going to try to turn this baby around. This thing is not easy to turn. Ah! I did not want to do that. I did not want to do that. All right, now I got to take my mod off of there. It's always something, everybody. Always something. All right, let's get rid of this organic that I don't need. Now, the great thing is you got a shaper, so you can always shape yourself back out of trouble if you have this kind of trouble. Again, it's very awkward to turn this sometimes. You can also flip your vehicle to get it back up to the upright. Like this. And if I had a drill, I could drill it out. Now, one of the drawbacks of this planet is these things do not disappear, which is I'm not a big fan of because they just obscure your way. There's no way to get past them. You have to kind of fool around with it. They get on your vehicle all the time and block you. But you can just shape this out, as you can see here. And then we just drive our way back out again. And this particular planet is very hilly and very difficult to navigate. Well, we'll try. Oh, see, look. See, once I get on one of those things, I can't turn. It just makes me go straight. So we'll have to get out. Ah. Get out. Try to go around. There we go. Then we'll go ahead and put our inhibitor back on again. Nope. There we go. Nope. Take that out. Again, very difficult to turn this thing. Like turning a boat. All right. Okay, dokie. So this is the direction that we want to go. We want to go west, that way. Following... Oh, wait, we could follow the planets. Oh, we could use the planets to navigate. Okay, so we got that done. So now we're going to go ahead and run back to our ship. And we utilized our ship to tell them what direction that it's going. It's actually, I thought it was north-south, but it was actually west-east. So we did learn that. And we're going to need a little bit of resin here to make it all the way from here to all the way to there. First thing we're going to do is get this resin here. Could have got some resin off of my thing there. Apparently, not that much. Come on, got to be one more here somewhere. There we go. All right, and then we're going to go ahead... Oh, we made it organic. Oh, pfft. Nope. Really? Just not enough. Nope, not enough resin. And we don't have enough oxygen. We're not going to make it. All right. Let's double back. Let's play a little safe here. Play it smart. See if I've got any on my ship itself. Nope. None. See, when you don't need resin, you're tripping over it. When you need it, you got none. I think we'll make it. Let's just go for it. Let's just YOLO. We know right where it is. I think we can beeline straight for it. Hopefully we don't run into any bad stuff. Did not know nodes were visible from space. Yeah. They are. Oh. There's that resin we're looking for. Boom. Oxygen filters. Now, oxygen filters are going to allow us to go further with that oxygen filter so we don't run out of oxygen so quickly. It's going to refill our oxygen tank. Should give us enough to get there. Now, we could probably get there because we made it all the way that way, obviously. But just in case, we'll make it easy. Again, you can see our spaceship is showing up there. And we're going to make it even easier by putting up some beacons even higher along the way. Also, I kind of feel like if we circle back around here, we can put some beacons. Oh, there's another right there. We can put some beacons on the other one as well to maybe help us get back that direction. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But, oh, look, we had a whole bunch right there. That's funny. That is funny. Okay, let's go. Boop. Back in our ship. Saving the game. We're out of here. All right, cool. So this is actually east-west. So we know that between 1 and 2, this is... I'll make a note. Between 1 and 2 is east, west. On this particular planet. Now, sometimes it's different, by the way. Good to keep that in mind. Sometimes it's different. Again, we can just keep going east as well. That should bring us back. Again, if it's that direction, when we land, and we get out and we look toward our beacon here, in theory, that should be an east-west direction. We'll get our beacon here, which is aiming that direction. Oh, yeah, that's west. All right, all right. But which beacon number is that beacon? I don't know. I don't know. But let's go ahead and do our beacon real quick here before I forget. Let's get this beacon out of here. And where is... Did we make a bridge here? I think we made a bridge here somewhere. There it is. We made a bridge on top of the base. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it up higher. It does make a difference if you actually put your beacon up higher. Oh, I can see something way off in the distance there. Up on another planet. It does make a difference if you put it up higher. So we're going to put it up here on the top. Oh, wait, I already got one on the top. All right, so I already got one here on the top. So I'll go ahead and use this beacon. I'll actually turn this one to green. And I'm going to go ahead and use this beacon on the side. So let's see. If we're going... If this is west, and we're going to be coming east, let's go ahead and put one way over here on this edge of this mountain to make it easier for us to go. Oh, wait, we're going to be coming from west. I mean, we can go either way. You know what? I might just go east. East is good. So let's go ahead. Get way over here on the side of the mountain. The reason why we're going to get on the side of the mountain is because right now that beacon is being obstructed by this mountain. One of the things that I did find that, again, the higher up you put a beacon, the easier it is, because look at this. Right here, right? So we want to like a one in between that one and this one so we can see it. And we're going to put it up fairly high here. Like so. So it's up on the top of a mountain, so maybe we can see it from really far away. Let's go ahead and put that in there, and we're going to call... Oh, nope. Where are you going? Put that right there. And we're going to call that an orange one. You're like, Kismet, how are you going to get down from there? This is when we start shaping... Oops. Maybe a little less drastic. There we go. We shape our way down like that. We've now got... Let's grab our beacon again here. Right there on the top. Uh-oh. Oxygen. Let's go. Spent too much time doing that. We're going to make a beeline back to our base. Ooh, and it's going to be a close one. I'm always running low on oxygen. Even if I have an oxygen tank, I'm always cutting it really, really close. Just happened to find one there. Just happened to be running by a resin there, which definitely helped us out. There we go. And we don't have to run as fast. Okay. So again, this is going to be... We're going to be headed east from that other one, and hopefully we'll see that orange beacon. Now, the other thing that we want to do is... Do we have any more of those laying around? We do. All right. Let's make some more beacons. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff on me. Let's go ahead and drop off our drill. Actually, let's take our drill with us just in case. Graphite. We already got a battery on us. Keep that here. Work light up there. Keep our drill mod off to the side here. Graphite we'll keep in here, down there as a packager. Then we'll make a couple beacons. Over here. Now, something only have one item it can make. Like this right here has only one item, which is a beacon. So we're going to try to find our way back. Okay. So there we go. So now the question is, which beacon is between 1 and 2 if I'm heading east, right? Is it this beacon, beacon 3, or is it beacon 4? So let's go to Beacon, or is it Beacon 6? I don't know. Where did we just land? We landed on Beacon 1, and we're going... See, we don't know if it's... Actually, we don't know which one of these middle ones it is. Is it this way, or is it the other way? That's a great question. But we know it's east-west. So which way is east-west? This way. I know, it's got to be this... Oh, all right, we're going to that one. It's got to be the other way. Because that's... it's got to be the round way, which is the opposite of the way you'd think it'd be north and south. All right, now we make a ramp on this one. I don't think we made one all the way to the top. And we definitely have been here. Probably make one over here, since we already have a bit of a mountain. Now we gotta watch out for bad guys. What we're trying to do here... Oh, first we're out of dirt. Shape out some dirt. Try not to run out of oxygen. And we're out. All right. Again, we see any resin around us? I do not. All right, so we got to be careful because we're going to run out of oxygen. We don't have a vehicle or anything here. Let's just be smart. Head back. This was, which one was this? 3. Okay. And let's find out where our thing was over this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to tag these to help us get back. And this is actually what I did in my first playthrough. I tagged all of these pylons. It made it a lot easier. We thought we'd try it without. This one actually probably the hardest planet I've done so far to find my way. So if I'd brought my shaper mod, it would have been a lot easier, I think. To just flatten out the terrain. Make your own kind of ramp going exactly north, west, east, whatever you need to do. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and put this one up here on the top. Let's see, which direction? West, east. Let's just stick it right here in the middle. And then we're going to put this as a flashing red and black beacon. Very nice. And that's going to help us find our way to this one, which will hopefully help us find our way to the next one as well. Let's hope it works. Don't lose that buggy after you found it again. No, I know where it's at. I definitely know where it's at now. Mark everything down on a spreadsheet well so I can know as well. All right, so again, 1, 4. Now see, look, this is north-south here. 6, 5, and 1. That's north-south. This is west-east. All roads should lead back. If I go north or south or west or east, they should lead back to my main base. It's still super hard to find, though. All right, so we did 3. I feel like we should do 4 as well. Let's go do 4. Go ahead and make another oxygen filter. Well, let's make sure I haven't already done it. Doesn't look like it. Any resin? Oh yeah, there's some resin over here. I was thinking of survival first. We get a new one? We did. Okay, good. This should be good. Play over here. Oh, out of power. Make power cells out of. I've forgotten. Oh, down here. Small generator, beacon. Oh, power cells, zinc. Well, we got none of that. We ain't got none of that, and we got barely any power left. We'll probably have to go back for some power. Yeah, we're out of power. Out of power. Dee, 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 dee. Alright, again, always good to know what your main node is so you can find your way back. It could be. I don't really think so, because after you power the planet up, you really don't go to these other nodes. At least I don't. So I'm just going to go ahead and swap out that one. That one was already powered up. Why wait around? And you'll see in a second, we're going to power up this planet, and then that's really all we need to do. We just need to teleport the planet, get the resources that we need, and then go back. Now, I could have already powered up the planet, just left all that stuff there, but I kind of feel like I want to learn how to tell which direction is which. Which is west-east, which is north-south. How can you tell that on the planet? This way it'd make it easier for me to move around on the surface of that particular planet, especially when we get to the tougher planets where it's a bit tougher to move along the surface. If we could master that direction, I could literally just cut myself a road from one beacon to the next beacon to the next beacon and just go perfectly straight in that direction, in the north direction, and see if I run into a beacon and just basically make a road from one to the next in one direction, and then make a road going in the other direction, and then there you go. You have all your nodes easily done. So let's see. But you got to keep going in the right direction. Now, one of the things I did notice that the planets are rotating. We can find them here. That the planets are rotating in a certain direction around this planet, right? Or this planet is rotating around those planets in a certain direction, which is kind of telling you which way is west-east and which way is northwest. I just discovered that today. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. All right, let's get that oxygen back in there because I'm sitting here talking. All right, why did I come back here? I can't remember. Oh, for power. And then we are going to... let's see, we went to 3, so we were going to 4. And I could very easily make an oxygenator and take it with me and drop it off there and all of that. But the whole point of getting my ship back is I don't like wasting resources and leaving resources out there where I have to just leave resources laying around. So I had trouble in my last playthrough. It got glitched out and it kept crashing all the time. So I had to start over. But we're just going to try now. This one's up really high in an open area. So this one actually is a fairly good spot to throw a beacon down. Oh, ran out of dirt right there at the top. That is a bummer when that happens. I also want to see if this flattener thing really makes a huge difference on this particular planet. And if it does, then it's going to help us on other planets as well, especially to move rocks and trees and debris when we're trying to cross a certain area. And again, we'll flatten it out. There we go. Can we see anything? Can we see another beacon from here? No, we can't see anything here. And again, we want to look at which way is west-east. Right? This way is west-east. Kind of feel like... oh, gotta fire up that other... Yeah, west-east is this direction. So I'm going to go ahead and just put it on this side. Kind of feel like right here is a good spot. And again, I'll rotate it into our common beacons. All right, we know those are the beacons that we're looking for, the two on the side, to be the in-between beacon between where we are now and our actual current base. So let's see if that's going to help us out. Again, using the rocket ship was actually a really smart idea to find your way. Now, again, I could take the rocket ship. I could land it over there. I could package everything. I could make a landing pad, take the landing pad, put the landing pad over there. I could package all of my stuff, put it on my rocket ship, move it back to my primary base if I want to. But we're learning, too. I like to learn the old-fashioned way by trial and error. I find that incredibly fun. All right, let's go to node number 1. All right, very nice. And we've got our vehicle here, and we actually want to go in the opposite direction. Yeah, we want to go the other way. And let's get over here at the front of our vehicle. All right, so, and actually I'm going to take this, stick this on the front. It's kind of out of my way. There we go. And what do we want to do? We wanted to put the mod on, so when we jump out, we can go ahead and just kind of clear the way for our vehicle. Now, I had the drill bit on the front, and it does work okay. I find that it is very tedious on this particular planet to be drilling through because that's how you miss where you're going. I would rather just like make a road right through there or up along there. Now, in this case, it might be good to dig straight through here, but I'm actually going to go around the way I went around before. And we're going to go ahead and just head that way because I know that's fairly flat that way. And we just kind of cleared a little bit this way too, so we'll head this way and we'll just try to jump this little thing right here. There we go. Now, it'd be nice if it had like a flattener mod where it was, you know, like a Zamboni. You can go in and just clear it like a Zamboni, but it doesn't quite have that. So again, we know that we went this way last time to get back to our ship. We're just going to kind of snake our way around. Again, this is one of the problems with this particular planet right here, right, is all of this stuff in our way. Now, again, we could drill under it, which we did before, or we can just try to take it out by clearing the trees, and let's see if it's going to clear these particular trees. It doesn't look like it is. Yeah, see, it's not letting me clear those trees. Maybe if I really kind of center on them, give them a minute. Well, we got some of them to clear. Oh, there we go. Now, we can also shape it out. And again, we're experimenting. Again, now watch out, everybody, because there is a little thing in my chat rules to no backseat gaming. Don't say, Kismet, go here. Kismet, do that. Kismet, do the other thing. That kind of thing. Because, again, I'm just talking out loud. I'm just talking out loud on what I'm doing and where I'm going and all of that kind of fun stuff. To include you guys in my thought process as I go. Now, I'm going to try to... Oh, there's some graphite right there. I'm going to try to skip some of this stuff, but if it does get in my way, I'm just going to go in here and say, now look at this. We can remove rocks nice and easy with this thing as well that are obscuring us. We can get rid of the surface level stuff. It's in our way. A bunch of trees. Can we get rid of these bad guys as well? Let's see. Nope, doesn't look like it. This guy, no. Let's go up along this side area here. Yeah, I don't know if that's faster than just shaping it out itself. We can take this off of here. Put our wide mod back on. Literally just shape the whole entire thing out. And then our own little custom road through there. Get this thing going in the right direction. Come on. Back and forth action. Sometimes it takes a little bit for it to get going. Now you want to go back and forth, back and forth. If it's stuck on something, it'll start to back thing. Oh, it's stuck on this rock. Take those rocks out. I don't really want to shape it out. I want the rocks just to disappear. And that's what the inhibitor mod does. It takes it out without taking out the terrain. Come on. Gotta have faith that it's gonna work. Yeah, it probably would have been faster for me literally to make a road. To just keep cutting myself a road in that particular direction. I feel like we should be going in this direction, but now look, we're not even going in the right direction. We got so turned around that now it says west east is that way, right? And now we should be going that way instead of this way, but it feels like we should have went this way, which looks like south. So now we're yet again confused as to what direction we should really be going. But I'm just going to go ahead and jump down in this little channel here. I find these channels work pretty good on this planet. So let's just go ahead and see if we can just utilize these channels a little bit. And head in this direction. Again, you have all these mountains and whatnot in your way. You have to go around. It's just painful. There's so much stuff in the way. A little tempt to get my drill bit out again. All right, stuck on something. Alright, we're going in east? No. East is that way. Alright. Just gonna go for it. Again, these big rocks you can't take out. Again, I have used the drill bit before. Night, Jasmine. Let's see if there's a way through that way. I could better go this way. Then around that way. Oh, that's actually the way we need to go. And try to keep... Now, another good thing that I think they should add to this game is a north, south, east, west while you're on the big vehicle, because it's very difficult to find your direction, because you often get sidetracked like we just did. So we can get through the forest here. We're just looking for that beacon in the sky at this point. Must look like we already came through here. Gotta just keep on keeping on. Little Mama Bear. Little Mama Bear, thank you so much. Thank you again for that follow. Appreciate that, love. We're just trying to make our way across this tough planet we got going here. Keep getting stuck. Lots of obstructions between us and wherever we're trying to go. Let's try to go this way a little bit. Try to go this way a little bit. Try to go up and over, maybe here to the left. Let's see if it lets me or if it slides me down into that tunnel. Now, this particular one, you can try to tunnel under, and I did that last time. We did a lot of tunneling under, but we kept missing the beacons, keep missing the things we were looking for. And right now, we're just trying to go east. What are we stuck on again? We're just stuck because it's not going, or what? Stuck on this rock, maybe. And you just kind of go back and forth, see if you can get up the mountain. If you can't, kind of flatten it out a little bit. Make your own little road. I'm just going to make my own road right over the top of this thing. Get out of the way. Out the way, Kismet coming through. Again, this is to the east. No, that way's to the east. This is a mess. This is a total and utter mess. Alright, let's stay right through there. Okay. We got to get our big old vehicle. Now, I actually kind of feel like maybe we should use the smaller vehicle, the middle level vehicle, to do this next time, because this ain't going to get any easier. It certainly ain't going to get any easier because there's just so much obstructions. Now, the first 3 plants we did, easy mode. We just powered up our vehicle here. We went from one thing to the next thing to the next thing, and we were good. But this thing keeps getting caught back here. Or it could be too steep. All right, well, let's de-steepening it. Go ahead and indent it a little bit. Let's say right like that. Now what we can do is we can flatten it out like this, holding down control. Make ourselves a nice little road. A little crooked road, but still a road. I make a lot of roads in this game. A lot of roads. You can also get a drill bit, which I actually have on my backpack right now. But I'm just trying to get it up this hill. Right here. We can just get it past this little spot. There we go. Then we're going to hang a left. We're making a road. Little turn there. Super fun. Just want to spread the love. Well, thank you. Thanks for coming in and showing the love. Appreciate it big time. That's what we do up in here as well. We amplify that love. We send it right back out on Twitch. Again, right now, trying to go to the east. Very difficult to keep going in the right direction. Lots and lots of trees in the way. Instead of drilling underground, which is what I tried last time, which I felt took way longer, we're just going to try to go up and over. And if any trees get in our way, we're just going to shape them out. Like so. Again, you get turned around very easily in this game, so you stop going in the right direction. Look at that. There we go again, see? East is in that direction. It's very hard to just go... Oh, hold on. Oh, but look. That one does not have a beacon on the top. That tells us that we're going in the wrong direction. But we did find one. So let's go find out what number that one is. We spent, oh my gosh, just hours and hours and hours doing this last time. Trying to find our way around. This darn tree is blocking me here. Or something's blocking me back there. I don't know what it is. Yeah, tree right there blocking. Yeah, so we spent hours on this particular planet because it's not easy to see the beacons. So we're going to try to just boogie our way down here and see which number this particular one is. So we started at 1, and now we are at, we kind of went east. It was kind of east. And we are now at beacon number 5. So we were at 1, and we went to 5. Actually, it looks like we're going in the right direction. Okay, this is east-west, I guess. According to my compass, this is east-west. But according to the last time I landed, the other way was east-west, right? Because we landed at 1, and we thought that. So maybe 5 and 6 is east-west. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is north-south. Okay, well, let's just keep going east. Let's see if it happens, right? Let's just keep going. We'll keep giving it a benefit of the doubt. We hit one more beacon, and it's not the one we're looking for. Forget it. Forget it. We could have rebuilt all of this and gone on to the next whole planet by now and had this one cored out and been good. And again, I think it would have been faster for me literally to get on the small vehicle, make myself a bridge from beacon to beacon to beacon, then come back with the large vehicle and drive the large vehicle from beacon to beacon to beacon, powering them up. But first, making a road between them so it's really easy to get from place to place. I think that would have been a pretty smart idea at this point. Would it actually take less time? So again, we're going in that direction. We're looking for that other beacon. It's going to be a green one. It's going to be an orange one and a green one. So we're looking for an orange beacon if we're coming from the right direction, and then a green beacon. Now look at this. A lot of these big rocks in the way. Can't get rid of these rocks. Let's hope we... Oh, we see the top of our orange beacon. Oh, my goodness. It's working, everybody. Oh, my gosh. I'm glad I put that orange beacon there. Oh, see. Oh, we're learning all sorts of good techniques. I think we got this on lock, everybody. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm not going to fall to my death or something. Look out. Let's keep going now. See if we can navigate around all of this. Gonna get a little stuck, I feel like, up here in these trees. That's okay. We got this covered. First, we're gonna take out these bad guys. Then we're gonna take out these rocks and whatnot. I was gonna shape these trees out. Forget it. I don't know if that flattener thing works great with little trees and little rocks. But this works better if you have a lot of obstructions, because you can literally just do that and then come back and just build yourself a road right over the top of it. I mean, how easy is that, right? Build yourself a road right over the top of it, and off you go. Gonna let me turn. Turn! Hey, I could have literally just built a road. Yep, there's our green beacon. That's telling us we're going in the right direction. To our primary base. We've done it, everybody. We've discovered the secret of north, south, east, west. And also how to navigate on the tougher planets. Uh-oh. What's going on down there? Come on. There we go. Felt like we're about to fall down a hole there. Let's keep going. Definitely have some obstructions here. Darn it, if I could have turned left there. Come on, turn left and just go right over the top of that stuff. Come on. You got this, bro. Nope. He ain't got that. Now we got that. Again, it'd be great if there was something that you could just literally just kind of cut out. Oh, cut out the trees here in front of you. Again, you do have a drill mod, but I find that drill mod to be pretty difficult to use. It's easier just to get out of your stuff. Take out all the trees and whatnot that are obscuring you. Make your own road. Like so. When that stuff disappears, we out of here. Oh, see, now whenever it does that, that little bump, that means that something's stuck behind you. Yep, rock. I guess I could still be using that thing to get rid of the rocks. It still does a great job on the rock. Well, thank you. Thank you. We again, that's part of the fun right there. See, I would have missed out on all that fun if someone just said, Kismet, all you have to do is this, this, and this. I much prefer to learn by trial and error. I think that's the old school way of gaming. And that's the way I like to play. Alright, we're going to turn this way. We're trying to maneuver our way through all of this. Get a little bit better with these kind of tricky turns. Look, there's our thing up there on the top of that mountain. We got to go around all this stuff. Oh my goodness, look at this. Alright, hold on. We might need to go down in the ditch. Let's go ditch. Oh, that was a little tricky move. Tricky, tricky. Oh, I don't want to get out right there or that thing's going to shoot me. Back up just a little bit. Get away from that thing. There we go. We gotta get up and around this mountain. Nope, not gonna let me do it. We can sneak in here. Nope, he ain't gonna let me do it. Alright. We're gonna have to do it ourselves. We know where to go. We just got to get there. We're just basically making myself a ramp up the side of the mountain. So I can get up and over the mountain. And then I just hang a left. Feel like we're getting super close. Oh my gosh, I can see it to the left. There it is. We're home, baby. Ha ha. Try not to fall down a big old crevice. Oh, there's one. Cut left. Wow, that was some serious engineering right there, everybody. You can see I made a ramp right there. That was some serious northwest-south engineering. As you can see, that's where my my thing is. Might have to widen this side a little bit. The back of it's being unwieldy. I'm trying to turn left, but the back of it is causing me to slide to the right, which is making it very, very difficult to drive it. See, it just, when I don't have all the tires on the ground, it just doesn't go the way you want it to go. All right, that's okay. We'll just do a little fixation of our thing over here. Extend that out a little bit. Extend this out around the side. We have the power to make it whatever we want. That's cool. Voxel shaping is what that's called, by the way. We haven't played this game before. Oh, voxel shaping. Shape that out a little bit. Get our car a little bit further. Back it up. All right. All righty, right. And this is all I wanted to do was just drive this sucker right there. You're like, Kismet, why do you want to put it right there? Well, the reason why I want to do that is so that I can plug it in and use this, also, all this power and all this stuff that we've been lugging around as power for all my stuff. Now, that's going to be basically a power generator for everything that we're doing, including all the other stuff. There's no reason to leave it out in the wasteland where we can't find it, and it's not doing us any good. Now, we're going to core this planet. Let's go. We're going for it. Okay, now what do we need? Hold on, before we get too excited here, let's go ahead and offload some of this stuff that we got. Let's get rid of this. Don't need that right now. Look at all these resources we got now. Tons of resources. All right. Resin out of there. Okie doke. And we don't need this in there. Let's put our power thing back up there. This we're going to take with us to the next area. We are going to need tethers. Do we have any extra tethers laying around? I don't think we do, so we'll take a whole... Oh, there's some right there. Take a bunch of compound. We're definitely going to need a crazy ton of tethers. So let's make a whole lot of those. Oh, power cells. Get a little chill, everybody. A little bit of a chill action. Well done, right? Yeah, man, that was some tricky thing. I'm glad I added that orange one because I was really unsure whether I was going the right direction. When I added, typically that's what I'll do. I'll put the very first beacon I go try to find, I'll put orange ones down in the direction that we're going. I may do that and go like northeast. I mean, I might go north-south, and then when I go north-south, I'll put orange. And when I go west-east, I'll put purple. Maybe that'll help me navigate the planet a little bit easier next time. It'll basically create a little bunch of navigation beacons. Now, again, I'd love it if there was like a Zamboni where you could, while you're going, it's actually paving a road in front of you, right? So you're paving a road up over the top of a mountain and down in the mountain, in the valley, and as you go, it's actually just like cutting a road, and you can tell it how deep you want it to cut, and it's just cutting a road wherever you're going. Now, you can kind of do that with the drill bit, but it is very difficult. You got to, because the terrain is changing, and you'd have to, you know, control it as you're going up and down the terrain. It's very hard to see while you're in the big vehicle, while you're drilling. So it'd be kind of tough. Though we could try it with a medium-sized vehicle to just drill kind of a little bit below the surface, which is basically just a channel that we're cutting. We're cutting a channel through as we go, or we're cutting directly through a mountain as we go as well, just trying to stay as up on that surface level as much as we can. I think that would have been easier on here than to take the big vehicle, is to first make a road and then come back with a big vehicle to power it up, or to find another way of powering it up, right? To go on there and bring a bunch of medium generators and flip those medium generators on, and you're good to go. How many medium generators does it take, right? If I go there and I bring, you know, I land there with my rocket and I bring 4 medium generators, is that going to work? Is it 8? Is it 12? Is it 24? There you go. There you go. Do I miss the RTC? Not really. See, I feel like when I get to the RTC and I get to the in-game stuff, it makes it a little bit too easy. We're probably going to try that on the next thing, but the RTC is too big for me to carry on my backpack, so it's not like I could teleport there with my backpack. I can put it on there. The thing about the RTC also is it's low power, where this is very high power, depending on what planet you're on, right? If you're on a wind planet like I am now, that wind is a lot of power. It's generating a lot of power, right? So it is fairly easy to do that. But right now, I don't really want to make it go too fast because I'm enjoying myself. So I don't rush the game, if you know what I mean. I don't rush right to the RTC and all of that. But I could get that going right now. I could make 50 of them if I wanted to right now. But right now, we're gonna core this planet. Let's go. Whee! Now I like to bring my vehicle down here, so we're gonna go ahead and just turn this way, and just try to drill downwards. First, we're gonna get rid of all these bad guys that may be in our way. This way I can bring my vehicle down here if I need any resources from this particular location. But now what we're going to do is something really fun. We're going to start this going. I'm going to make it fairly deep here, just so we can get this going. And we're going to start tethering and shaping at the same time. So when you're shaping like this, he walks, right? He doesn't slide, which I find incredibly useful. Now I'm actually taking it out and putting it down at the same time. And I'm just watching for the tether to break. Now, when I get to a part like this, which is open, I could run out of dirt. Oh, man, look at that lithium right there. So we can just keep on running. And hopefully we'll make it before we run out of dirt. We'll see. And this makes it super, super easy to just shape your way down to the core of the planet. Now, there we go. See, I ran out. So I need to pick up some more dirt. Maybe take out a bad guy or two. There we go. Now we're at maximum dirt. And back to it we go. Again, you want your thing to be as steep as possible. When I get right here, I'm actually going to make it even steeper, right? Every time we hit a level where I feel like it's just not steep enough, we're going to actually steepen it versus this side of level, right? Because the further you get out, sometimes the more it starts to angle back up, right? So you have your flat area and you got your ramp like this, and then your ramp starts to do this, and then all of a sudden you go back to the surface. I've actually had that happen. So I try to steepen it out every time I come to a level or somewhere that it's really easy to do so. So let's go ahead and just massively steepen that some more. And this should speed us along to the core. Bring a lot of tethers, by the way. If you want to do it this way, now you can bring a lot of auctionators. You could make a ramp for your vehicle. I actually find there's really no need to bring your vehicle to the bottom level of the thing, because most of the resources you can get is surface level or one level down that you'll need from each planet. A little Kismet tip there for you. Again, watch those angles. Make sure you're going down as steep as you can without falling to your death. How much longer am I planning on streaming? Good question. When I feel like stopping. I feel like we're going to get this thing cored, and then we'll probably stop there. And then we'll come back tomorrow, or tonight, depending on how you look at it, depending on if you're in, if you're on Wednesday. We're going to come back. We're going to do the stream team. We're going to be working on our mega farm with Stardew Valley. We might have some sponsored events going on. Have some fun doing that. And then on Saturday, we're going to do some more Patch 9 fun. I really like that Patch 9. I like that, the Scouts one. That's a good quest. I like those. I'm kind of bummed that it does have the ones that do rotten. So watch out for those ones. Do go bad. Now I feel like this one is flattening out. There's a gigantic thing in my way. No, it's not. Still going. Again, notice I just create my own path. Oh. I missed the tether. You don't want to get too far and then realize you've missed the tether there. There we go. Let's go ahead and shape some of this out to get all that dirt. There we go. So I'm actually collecting dirt and shaping it whenever I'm going through stuff. But if I'm not going through stuff, if I'm just out here in the open, then I'm just putting the dirt that's in my canister down, and I will eventually run out. But this works super effective. All right, so again, we're right here to a level, and we're going to look at our level. Oh, again, missed that tether. I really missed that tether. Wow. Okay. Oh, where are you going? So again, we'll look at the level, right? And we'll look at the steepness here. Let's go ahead and make it a little bit steeper. Now, another great reason, the reason why you want to put the steepness here is when you're sliding back down later, which we'll probably end up doing because we've got to figure out what resource we need here. But when you're sliding back down, what's going to happen is you're going to fly off that kind of drop-off that you're building right here. And then you're going to go flying off, and you could die. So please be very careful because of that. All right, I kind of feel like I want it even steeper, something like this, that angle. Nope, that's too steep. Yeah, he can't get up that. That's too steep. All right. Got to make it where he can get back up, right? Like, look, he can't even get up that. I can jump my way up. Got to make it where he can at least get up and down in there. How about this? I walk back up that? Yeah. All right. So that's probably about as steep as you can get right there. Because he can barely walk up it. All right. Let's keep on keeping on. Every time our tether breaks. This is way faster than trying to maneuver your way through the caverns or bringing your vehicle down here. If you make it this steep for your vehicle just will go out of control. It'll be very difficult for you to control your descent. Like a big old rock in the way there. Hold on. Get out of there, rock. Whoa. I'm gonna shape out dirt here, fill up my dirt thing here because I feel like we're about to just go off the deep end here. This is cool. I love this part of the game. We getting down in there now. You'll hit these gigantic caverns like this too. Oh, and see, that'll happen. You run out of dirt. But then again, we got these little side areas here we can run up. We've got our power and oxygen from the surface. So we can literally just shape this out up here. There we go. I always think I'm going to bring 2 canisters, but I always forget. Get rid of that. And again, don't want to slide off the end. Want to be not so steep that you can't stop yourself. There we go. Resume our descent to the core of the planet. Again, I find it's easier just to make your own path than to use their paths. Tape that out. And the paths you usually have to take. Oh, there's a glowy ball. Now, if I'm coming down and I hit an area where I feel like something's going to attack me if I'm sliding, I'll take all that stuff out. Alright, something's going to hit me while I'm going. I'll take it all out so it's not in my way. A cool glowy ball. Glowy ball. Just stick it over there. Alright, that's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in getting to the bottom, so we'll come back to that later. I don't even know what that does. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't want to know until I discover it, or maybe I'll never discover it. I don't know. When I first play a game, I really enjoy not knowing. I think not knowing is part of the fun as well. Like, you discover it as you go, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's what it does. Oh, that's awesome. Right? I love those moments. I play a lot for those moments. Oh, wait, we didn't check our angle here. Hold on. Let's look at our angle versus the ground. That's pretty good. I think it actually maybe would be a little steeper here. Hold on. Let's adjust the steepness a little bit. Hard finding that right angle. And then you got to match it up to this. There we go. That's looking good. All right, much steeper. And resume. Like I said, you're going to need a lot of tethers. But this gives me basically, my ship up there is the reason why I wanted to bring my vehicle back, is this gives me a ton of power. So I don't run out of power while I'm shaping here. And I don't run out of tethers where I have to run all the way back to the top. Look at these giant caverns that we're going through right now. Some of these planets, I've actually cored every planet before in the past. But I wasn't able to power them all up because one of my games my last game got messed up, my first playthrough. It just kept crashing over and over. So we started over. That's okay. Now we have the knowledge from the first playthrough. That helped us a lot in this playthrough. And so we're just kind of enjoying using these techniques. And we'll learn more as we go. I feel like it's flattening out again. See how it's not aiming straight down? It's more kind of flattening out with that edge, right? Let's readjust here. Let's say right here. Let's make it a bit steeper. Let's test it. Make sure that we can still walk up it. Yeah, barely. Make sure that we got our in-between tether. There we go. Now let's make it a little bit steeper so we can get down to the bottom quicker. Oh, whoa there, Mr. Slippy Slide. Oh, whoa, that might be a little too steep. Getting a little slide crazy. We're about to come out on the other side, so I don't want to just slide off the end. There we go. That's really going straight down now. Holy moly. That's probably the steepest one I've done. That is crazy steep. Oh no. More tethers. While we're at it, we'll get some more dirt. Now, if you didn't have the mods that I have for my shaper, it'd be kind of hard to get this far because the dirt gets harder and harder to shape. So if you don't, oh wait, we're on that level. Wait, we're here. Oh, and it's to the right there. Oh, we got a big open spot right there. Scary. So we made it. Looks like we made it. Let's do it, everybody. Let's do it. All right. Flatten that out. Okay, we made it all the way to the level that I want to do. Now, the actual bottom, I'm going to shape this out a little bit. The center of the world is actually right down there. We could jump down there and do that, but we ain't going to do that because that's crazy. That's cray-cray. We're going to go this way, and we're going to do it our way, which is to go over here and utilize one of these things that are sticking up out of the ground, which I saw here to the right somewhere. There it is. We're just going to go ahead and tether the rest of our way over that way. Like this, because that's the first one I saw. I think we might just have enough. Whoa, that was the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. I wanted to flatten it out. There we go. And we'll walk until the tether breaks. Put a tether, another tether down until it breaks. I think we're going to run out of tethers. I feel like we don't have enough tethers. All right, we're going to run right to here. Yep, I need more tethers. We're going to run right to here. Be nice if there was some compound down here. Let's say right here. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves a little bit of a ramp up to this. Now, that's for us to get back. Now, the second we go close to this thing, hoo-la-hoo-ha-ha! What the heck? It kind of spins you around a little bit. Like that, which is going to mess up your equilibrium. You'll be like, Kismet, I don't know which way's up and which way's down now, right? Well, the part where it goes up and then this is the top. And then down below is where your actual center of the Earth is, this way. So we want to go ahead and just tunnel through here. Try to keep our beacon from, or our tethers from getting crazy. And that's going to show us right down in here. Here's the center of the planet. And so we're going to go ahead and walk down in here. I find this is way easier than trying to build a crazy ramp or anything like that, which I have done. Build a ramp down here and done all sorts of crazy stuff. I find it's easier just to run across here. Again, hopefully our tethers last. It's going to be a close one. Nope. Get up there. Okay. And now, since we we're out of tethers. Bummer. And now, since we've powered up all the other ones on the surface, now we can come down in and see what this one's all about. And we're going to look for this particular symbol right here. Now, we got to be careful we don't run out of air, though. So let's go ahead and actually get that circle kind of off to the side there. Then we can see it. We'll look at our oxygen. We're looking good. We'll go to resources. And we'll try to find that symbol with the little circles around it. Graphite, maybe? No. It's got two on one side, one and one on the other side. Meaning two kind of arcs, right? So you got one arc. But this one has two arcs on the side, two arcs on the side, one on the top, one on the bottom. So let's go through and see if we can find it here in our symbols. I was actually going to write these symbols down, but I realized there's a whole thing that just shows you it. So you can look through and so you can find it. Again, this is one of my favorite parts, is just trying to figure it out. All right, try to find that particular symbol. Not seeing it. It very much looks like graphite. Now, which way is our tether? Now, here's a problem. We ran away from our... There's our tether there. Okay. Probably should put that tether up there so I can see it. All right. And it still can kind of reach me from here. All right. So, still haven't seen that symbol. Interesting. So, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, and 6. 6 circles around the outside. Let's look for that. Let's see. 6 circles. Oh, compound. That is 6 circles around the outside. What else has circles around the outside? Nothing. Graphene. That's what it is right there. It's graphene. So we got to make graphene, and we got to bring it back here, and we got to plug it into this thing. So, let's get to it. Been Gonna get this done. What's all this? I've never seen that purple stuff before. Yeah. This is the center of the planet here on Astroneer. What we're doing is we're doing what I call coring the planet. And that's where you go to the middle of the planet. First, you got to power the planet up. Then you go to the middle of the planet, and then you got to put special resources in that middle of the planet so that it allows you... wouldn't that be cool if there was like just a thing laying around right over here? You just like pick it up, it's got graphene on it. You know what I mean? Like a pile of junk just laying around somewhere. That would be awesome. But I seriously doubt it. I'll take a quick look, though. I don't see any junk piles from here. Oh, well, worth a shot. So now what we have to do is we have to literally climb our way all the way back out of here again. And then, of course, the fun part is sliding down later and seeing if we die. Again, when it gets real steep like this, I suggest to do a little bit of jumping. It does help on when you're on the steep ones. Get your little booty out of there. There we go. And, of course, we have endless power and air because we've made all these tethers. So we can just take our time and run up. And this is the drawback of making it really steep, is that it's hard to run back up. But if I got down there and it was something that I could just pick up, then it would have been super easy. I could have just picked up that resource and plugged it in there. But in this case, graphene. So we have to use the chemical station for that. Again, we just made our own ramp. Much easier. Much easier. How do you make graphene? You got to use the chemical thing to do it. I answered the question before I even did it. That's why they call me Kismet. Before I even looked at it. Chop your breakfast in a mirror lines? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Voting lines. Why is there a slant in the walkway? I don't know. I don't know. It happens. Jumping up the steep stuff. Oh, there's some resin there. Resin. So we can't make it on this planet because I don't have a chemical thing on this planet. So we'll go back to our primary planet. Again, I'm really feeling like I should move my base. Because, you know, I've got a few more planets to go. I'm going to have to go back and forth a bunch of times. So I feel like I'm going to move my base at some point. We probably won't do it this time. We'll probably do it like on Saturday. We'll see. Or maybe Sunday. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just abandon that plan altogether. We'll see. We'll see that too. I kind of feel like if I had enough graphite, I would do it right now. If I had just tons of graphite, which I could find and just collect and then take with me and all of that. But I really need a great source of graphite. And some of these planets are. Some of these planets have just a massive amount of graphite that you can just farm. Oh, look, there's some more lithium through there. I see you in there, lithium. But right now, don't need lithium. I need graphene. Speaking of graphite, I'm going to need a bunch of graphite to do the graphene. All right, here we are. Made it back up. And back up here we go. Now, this ramp is not as steep because I use it for my vehicle ramp. Much better way to go. And by the way, sometimes you can see that blue shining on my face. That's from the screen shining on my face, and my face will drop out. What happens after you've powered up the planet? Spoiler alert. If you don't want to know, cover your ears right now, everybody, because I'm going to tell what happens. Once you power up the planet, you can actually transport between planet to planet, which is pretty cool. So if you need some more of a certain resource, you can jump to that planet without having to actually take the vehicle there. Though it is usually smarter to bring your vehicle, because if you bring your spaceship, you can literally just super stack that with stuff, where normally you can only carry what's on your backpack when you're teleporting. So very, very good to know. Good to know. At least that's as far as I've seen so far. Now, I haven't figured out if, you know, I could take something like this and stick it on my backpack and, you know, make my backpack bigger and get even more resources on my backpack. I haven't found a way to do that yet to get a bigger backpack, but I'm sure it'll come down the road eventually. And we got our car back, so at least that's cool. And we know our east, north, south, east, west on this particular planet. So good to know. Okay. So yeah, let's make let's make a note over here before I forget. Node 2 was east of this node. Okay, there we go. And it was also node 5, too. Hold on, node 5. And, oops, my and symbol. There we go. No, 5 and 2. Now, I'm typing it into a spreadsheet because I'm old school. I don't look it up on a wiki or anything like that. As I learn stuff, I add it to a spreadsheet for my knowledge. And, of course, you guys can look at it if you want to as well. All right. So we got them all set up. Again, we went 1 to 5 to 2. This was east. This was west, which means this is north and that's south, right? In theory. In theory. Again, it would be nice if that was on the vehicle. Like when you're driving the vehicle, it tells you north, south, east, west. You don't have to get out every single time and say, okay, which direction am I going? Because you roll over your feet and it tells you the direction. That would be really awesome on the vehicles if it had a little north, south, east, west symbol on it. That would help a lot. All right. Okay. I forgot what we're doing. Oh, we're going back to the planet so we can make some graphene. Let's go. Let's go. Get on our little rocket ship. Let's go. Ba-boom. This is the 4th planet that we are trying to power up, I believe. Or maybe it's the 5th planet. I think it's the 4th planet that we're powering up. We have already powered up the other ones. Let's take a look. Let's see. I powered up Sylvia, De Solo, Caldor, and now we're working on Vasina, which I just call Vanessa. Because I can call it whatever I want. Let's do it. This is my game, and that's what I'm going to do. Not where we're going. Not where we're going. That's where we're going. Now, I do have a bit of a mega base back here on the primary start planet that I can just go to and build stuff. So that's what we're going to do. Again, very tempted just to pack everything up and move it. 'Cause that's the way I get to a point where I'm like, okay, it's just too inconvenient. Too inconvenient to go back and forth. Yeah, see, our main, where we started, was pretty good. Yeah, we should really just cut our way through there. So it seems like we orbit maybe west-east. All right, so we're orbiting the planet west-east. Possibly. But I don't know. I can't tell what direction that is. So I guess if we got there, we landed here and looked that way. Hold on, that's what we're going to do. We're going to land here. I think we got enough fuel. I hope we do. Yeah, we do. Land here and aim in this direction. Just see what direction that is. Huh. It's kind of telling me that it's to the west. Now, see, this is where I originally started. This is where your shelter is, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go this way, which was basically like a northwest, and head out that way to... actually, you know what I should do? Hold on. I'm going to make this south. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I got an idea. Well, of course I ran out of dirt. I'm doing that backwards. Ah. Alright, we're making a big N there, and I aimed it in that direction. Alright. Close enough. So that'd be south. And this would be west of this thing. This way would be west. Now this thing, that would be south. That'd be north. That's west. I don't know, just for funsies, we'll try it. Just for the funsies, everybody. Sometimes you just gotta try stuff just because it's fun. I will put a big old E. It says that this, oh, really it's this way. That way's east. Alright. Let's go see that from space. See, I want to see it from when we go up in the sky. That's the fun part. Oh, we can't even see it. Can't even see it. It disappeared. Oh, we're too far away now. Oh, that's a bummer. So I was wanting to see if you could see it from the space as you were taking off, but it just disappeared. So it was hard to see. Oh, well. Worth a try. Let's just go to our side base. Okay, we're back. Back to the mega base. Let's go. Okay. Let's make some graphene. First thing we're going to do is we need to get our centrifuge fired up. Making us some graphite right here. Let's go, baby. I wonder why it looked like graphite, because it was the kind of next level of graphite there. Let's go ahead and grab a few of our things here. Lens of aluminum over here. Oh, stop it. Put that up there. There's just stuff there. Tidy up our little spot here. How are we doing on our stuff? 11,000. Yeah, we'll do that a few times. Let's see. Any more canisters we got laying around? We do. Got a bunch over here. Alright. There we go. Let's grab this canister. It's that time again, everybody. Is this modded? Is this a modded game, or can I download it? This is a vanilla version of Astroneer. I don't know if they have mods for it yet. I would imagine so. I typically don't play modded. Especially my first or second or third playthrough, sometimes up to 5 playthroughs, like in Fallout 4. I typically don't play modded. I like to play the base to learn all the base mechanics. And this kind of spread that kind of Kismet tip knowledge of all the stuff we discover along the way. I think it's pretty fun. We've been shaping out this giant mountain for a while. It's nearly an X mountain. It's nearly an X mountain. I actually took 2 times the size of this mountain already off the top so I could have 24-hour power, which is pretty fun. But if I had to do it all over again, I would have probably stayed at my starter base. But I can always pack all this up. Take it over there if I want to. But right now we want to go ahead and make some graphite. Because we're going to need a whole lot of that. Let's go ahead and just power this baby up over here. With some serious dirt for our centrifuge. And our centrifuge is going to go ahead and fire up some graphite. And we're going to go ahead and move it over here. There we go. Now we're trying to make some graphene so that we can do it. Now we need some hydrazine as well. Now the good news is I happen to have some hiding right over here. We got some nitrogen. We got hydrogen. I already forgot what it was, what the name of it. Hydrazine. Hydrogen. So we need to make some of that. I don't think we have any. Actually, I think we used it up as fuel. All right, we'll make some hydrazine, which is ammonium. Well, that we got tons of. Let's go ahead and grab a whole stack of this ammonium here. And we'll just fool around with that until it actually goes. There we go. And we also need some hydrogen. So we're going to go ahead and grab some of the brown stuff. Stick that in there. And we're going to make some hydrazine from it. And we're going to keep on keeping on. Keep on making it. We're going to need a bunch. Arky coming in. Welcome, Arky. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. And again, thank you. Mentally Augmented also coming in. Jelly Toes coming in. Great name. RCP coming in with a follow as well. Thank you so much to everybody for dropping that Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, just like this. Oh, actually, I got to go over here. For some reason, that's not working today. Right over here. Boom. Dropping that Dragon Hammer, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons, or the Space Tycoons in this case, because we're having lots of fun. Crushing it here. Crushing it. We found some smart stuff. We learned about west, east, north, south. That's going to help us on our next planets, hopefully, to just basically cut a channel in the eastern direction until we run into that next beacon. I literally am just going to go straight east from now on, or north-south, and then put down orange beacons north-south, and then purple beacons west-east, and they'll help us navigate, I think, a bit better. Especially using those beacons do help a lot. All right, so now we're going to try to make some graphene right here. There we go. So we need 1 graphite and 1 hydrazine. Let's keep that going. And we'll keep that graphite churning away over there. Now, while they're both doing that, I feel like going for a little bit of a ride here. Show you guys my base, for those of you who haven't seen my base here yet. With 24-hour power. Also have 2 gigantic solar arrays that I found out and about. And I use this little vehicle right here to push them all the way to my base. So if you look right up here, I have 2 full solar arrays right there. And as the sun comes around, it's going to come around, and of course, it's going to give me a massive amount of power. Actually, getting a little bit of power right now. You can see it going right there. Sending that power into my batteries there. And also up here, along the top, and this is why I call this 24-hour power, is because up here I have these tracking. Now, of course, I'll get to the higher level solar ones later. But right now, you can see that these are actually tracking the sun being right there. The ones on these sides are tracking it, and as it goes along, it does not set ever. It's always going at that 30-degree angle. So as it goes to that 30-degree angle, I don't even need batteries because it will constantly keep supplying power from the sun down into my base down below. And again, as it goes around, it'll also tap into these larger solar arrays that I set over there. There are actually a few more that I saw on the planet here that I could push over here, but we'll see how it goes. And then as it goes around, of course, it'll come around this way. Now, we only had one problem, and that was this big, gigantic mountain. Now, if you can look at the size of the mountain right now, just imagine that 3 times taller than that. And I went in, and I spent about 6 hours, and we shaped the entire mountain out. And that was a solid mountain. There was no hollowness to that mountain. We literally shaped the entire thing out just so when the sun comes along, it will still hit the solar arrays, and it will continue to go 24/7, which I think is pretty cool. Now, if I had it to do it all over again, would I do it exactly that way again? Probably not. Probably not, but it was fun test, and it was fun to learn if it would actually work 24/7, and it does. Woo, watch out for this craziness. Kismet's out of control. Whoa, hey-oh. Going down that little tractor is dangerous. Well, let's go. We're just going to jump off. Whee! There we go. We have some fun. There we go. And we go ahead and reconnect our little tractor. Good to go. Okay, while we were away, it should have been making us some graphene, and it has made us one. Let's go ahead and make another one. And we're almost mission accomplished here, everybody. We're almost mission accomplished. We got one more planet to power up tonight. Then we're going to go work on some more resources. We're going to go and work on some other stuff next time. There we go. We got it. We gone. We gone. Now, probably smart idea, by the way, since we made some of this extra hydrazine, is to also make it where we're not going to run out of fuel over here for our ship. There we go. And we'll also go ahead and grab this one up here on the top. Get that one in here. Just to make sure. So we're going back and forth a lot. Zoom in a bit. There we go. All right, we're good to go. Whoosh. Launch. We gone. Let's do this. Let's go. Now, this is a game, again, this is a non-sponsored event. This is a game I would absolutely recommend, hands down, buy. Without any doubt at all. If you like space games, you like building, you like exploring, you like to be able to shape the world and bend it to your will to be however you want it to be, absolute buy. I think it's a steal right now, actually. I consider it a steal type of game. You're going to get lots of hours out of it, a lot of fun exploring and whatnot. And, of course, they're always adding stuff to the game as well. They're working on new things like a gigantic full-size shredder, which is pretty cool. So you can shred all that extra junk you got laying around, which is really cool. And, of course, they're also working on private servers and things like that that are coming down the road. And when we do private servers, I'm going to get us a private server, and then we can all play together in multiplayer. But you can play multiplayer now. You can go into co-op mode right now and play with your friends, which is pretty cool. Pretty coolio. All right. Now, see, I see some beacons off to the side there. But now I'm not sure which is ours. But I should know which one's ours because ours is green. I always try to put my actual base, uniquely different than everything else. Otherwise, you get confused. Like these ones over here, these are the side ones. And I believe it's going to be this one, or we might have already passed it. It was back there. But we should see a green beacon pop up. And once we see that green beacon, we're going to be styling. There's an orange one. Oh, there's a purple one. That's where we know our vehicle is. And also a green one, which we know is our primary base. So we're just going to click on that one. Nailed it. Time to do some slippy slide. Let's go. Slippy slide time. Now, we did all this work for this moment right here. And that's our ability to slippy slide all the... Whoa, look at that. To slippy slide all the way to the center of the planet. Whoa, look at that drop off. Holy moly. Now, let's see if I kill myself. Whoa, look out. That's one of my favorite parts is the sliding. Am I going to die or not? Am I going to knock my thing over? Whoa, see, look at those drop-offs, right? So I hold down S to slow down on those drop-offs. Otherwise, you'll go flying and may not recover. But it is super fun to just slide down. Oh, look, another drop-off. Whoa. Look out. Try to stay on the road. We fall off of there, we're dead. If you fall off the side on a big cavernous area, whoa, you're going to die. Which may happen here in a minute. Nope. No, I think we got it. I think that's a lock. Oh, that's some good sliding there. Now, of course, the lower you get, the more kind of low gravity it gets, like that. Which is kind of fun. When you get closer to the center of the planet. And here we go. And, of course, we've already... Oh, I could have brought some tethers, too. That would have been smart, but... I didn't think of it. And we're going to run down here. And we're going to see if this works. Actually, I should have rolled over it and looked. Oh, yeah. That totally looks like it. All right. Whee! All right. Now, if we put this in here and it makes a whole bunch of noises and locks us in here... That's a thumbs up, everybody. We're actually going to do 2 of them. Uh-oh. Oh. I should have picked that up first. I thought for a second there, I thought I was screwed. All right, let's go over here and make sure we got enough oxygen. Okay, good. Let's go up here now. to the top, to the tippy top, or the bottom. Really, we're in space, so there is no up or down, I guess, when you're in the center. All right, now that's going to put that in there, which is going to go ahead and unlock this area. And now we have powered up this entire planet. Now that's going to let us actually travel up to our little satellite here. And that's the whole point of powering up the planets, is so that you can travel. Look at all these ones we got going. We got 3 of them going. This is now matching our last playthrough. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Let's see. Let's try the first one. Oh, that's it right there. All right, we got 4 of them going. 3 more to go. This is where we left off last time when it got stuck, where my game started crashing all the time. So we are now right at the same point. So we get those last 3 powered up. We'll find out what it does. I don't know what it does. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I want to discover it as we go. As we go. It's super, super fun. So I got to run here, though, with my wife and kids. But let me show you what I can do here, though. Now, on this, you can see, we can see the planets here, right? Going along. So we can teleport right here. Instead of taking our spaceship, we can actually teleport back to our main planet. Like so. To our main planet. It lets us land. There we go. And then we're going to run over to this side because we're at the core of our main planet, our first planet. And then we can utilize this right here to go to our node. Now, which one is our node? Well, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. Up here, let's see. Our main node is number... Oh, I thought I wrote it down. Oh, I moved it around, and now I don't know which one it is. Oh, man, I didn't know. Oh, okay, I think it's 3. Let's just do... I don't know why I'm thinking 3. Let's just try 3, and if it is 3, I'm going to make a note. 3's popping in my head. Oh, my gosh! Wow! That was just total luck, everybody. Wow, the timing, though, too. That was total luck. So it is node 3. All right. Let me write that down before I forget. Node 3 main base. All right. There we go. So that's why I built my base right next to the thing, right? So that I could go and teleport to other planets, grab resources, bring it back, whatever I need from planet to planet to planet. Hey, what's up, Mystic? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. My buddy and I just discovered there's purple place. Lucky for us, you explained it right now. Well, there you go. There you go. Now you know how bit of it. I hope I didn't spoil it for you. I do warn people of spoilers. But that's a great reason why we're doing these little purple things here. It does take a lot of work and effort to get them powered up. I don't know what happens when you power them all up. That's part of the fun. Of course, discovering and exploring in this game is I think, it's great. It's great pull or magic. It really is quite magical when you start on it and you start shaping it out and you start making your bases and your spaceships and all of that stuff. It is really, really fun in that way. So we're going to keep on going. So we're going to go ahead and go back to where we were. Back up to our little floating... I've got to go to the center first. Go to the center of the planet first. And again, we did all the ones on the surface first. Then we did the center. We got to have the right piece to do the center. There we go. Gonna go right up here. All right, now we can transport from here up to our satellite. And then from here, we can go ahead and transport back to where we were. Now, there's only 2 planets that have a satellite with it, and I can see that I've already powered up this one. Now, you know what? If I power this one up, I won't know the difference between the 2. I just kind of thought about that. If I power that one up, I won't know the difference. So maybe I want to power that one up last. See, thinking ahead. Right, because this is my main planet. I can tell because I've already powered these 2 up, and this one has a satellite around the main planet. So, I may choose to just do the other 2 planets first and then come back for that one. That's what we're going to do. That's what we'll do. So here we go. Now we're going to teleport back to the other planet that we just powered up. And I know I noted that one. That's going to be node number 2. Why does it not let me land on this one right here? Let me float around. Make me land down this way. I want to land on the top one. There we go. And then we go here, and then we're looking for node number 2. Right there at the top. And we're back. There we go. Easy, easy mode. We got that done. Now we're going to go ahead and call it right there, everybody. Now, I will be back, of course, playing some more Astroneer, playing some more Fallout 76 on Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to be off Thursday and Friday this week. I'm going to help out with the kids and work on some IRL stuff. But I will, of course, be back also tonight with my stream team. We'll be playing some not Astroneer. We're going to be playing some Stardew Valley. We're going to be working on our mega farm that we've got mostly automated now. We're going to be working on our animals and all that stuff. If you've never seen Stardew Valley, especially multiplayer Stardew Valley, I would definitely come back tonight, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's go ahead and go to my overseer's office here. Let's go. All right. Now, if you haven't done it yet, much like Mystic just did, if you haven't done it yet, make sure to hit that follow button right up there so you know the next time that I go live. Welcome to my overseer's office. If you've never seen Fallout before, then you probably think I'm sitting in a spaceship right now. But if you have seen Fallout before, they do call me Overseer Kismet or the Wasteland Tycoon because I do play a lot of Fallout as well. I do enjoy me some serious Fallout action, all the Fallouts. Not just one specifically. I like them all. All right, so let's go ahead and get some raid targets queued up here. We're going to show somebody some love. Now, I call this the Kismet Love Train. You guys can be part of the Kismet Love Train right here. Just grab that first one. Get warmed up. Get yourself all fired up for that raid. Go ahead and highlight that with your mouse. Hit Control-C and then Control-V right in my chat so I know you guys are ready to raid. Now, the more people that throw it in my chat, the more rewards you guys are going to get, the more Kizcaps you guys are going to get. And you're like, well, Kismet, what do we do with Kizcaps? Well, you win epic loot. That's what you do. You win free games. You win tons of free stuff. Of course, Amazon gift cards, real-life loot, T-shirts, and all sorts of killer stuff like that I give away all the time here on the stream. And, of course, free codes for games, that kind of stuff. So make sure to just take a moment and put that in there. You're like, well, Kismet, wait a minute. I'm on mobile. Right? It's a little hard to do that. Well, you can highlight it and do all that stuff. Or you can just type Kismet Love Train right there in the chat while I'm getting this raid queued up to earn yourself some extra caps. Go right ahead, everybody. You do that while I'm doing this. We'll get her started up. Let's get it going. Let's do it. Who we got here? Oh, we got some awesome peeps. We got some awesome peeps up in here. Let's see. We got, oh, speaking of Stardew Valley, we got a little bit of Stardew Valley there. Nope, on that one. Let's see. Doing some really small Stardew Valley. Man, I can barely see that. Man, he's got it really zoomed out. I've never even seen anybody play Stardew Valley that zoomed out before. That's crazy. But he is doing a charity stream. This guy got a better title? Nope, he doesn't. All right, I like to help St. Jude, an incredibly great organization, by the way. I've been trying to get around to helping them out and doing a charity stream, but I have trouble committing to those type of things because then all of a sudden everything falls through and technical problems and all of that stuff. You know how it goes. But I do love them as a charity. I have actually brought my daughter to St. Jude before, and it has helped multiple of my daughters, by the way. Because I have 3 of them. And we have visited there a few times. All right, so we're going to go ahead and raid this person. His name is BlizzCaps, which is pretty cool. He got the word name, caps in his name. I'm going to have to show him some love. Right now, he's doing a 24-hour St. Jude charity birthday stream. Oh, my gosh, look at how much stuff he's stacking in one stream. 24-hour St. Jude charity stream, and it's a birthday stream. So let's go ahead and help him out. Let's go ahead and boost him. Give him a little bit of love over there. Again, his name is BlizzCast. Right now, he's got about, let's see how many followers he's got. He's got about 95 followers. Let's see if we can push him to that 100, right? Let's see if we can get him to that 100 today as well. He's got about 64 people in his channel. That's a lot. That's more than half of his followers he's got in there. That's pretty great. I'm giving much love for that. That's not easy to do. That is not easy to do with that few followers. But we're going to go ahead and show him some love. And, of course, I'll be back tonight, again, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hanging out with my stream team, having lots of fun. Then, again, on Saturday, Sunday, if you want to know my schedule or anything like that, it is down below. Well, my mods already dished. I was just about to say, mods already dished you guys out that additional love for being part of the Kismet Love Train. Come on, let's really crush this one. Let's do it. Let's do it together, all right? Let's do it together. We're gonna really make a difference here in his day. I'm going to tell you, he's going to be smiling all the rest of the day. All right. Again, we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also, check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.